what is the kind of playbook that you use to launch in new markets?
Yeah, great question. So look, we're very true to, kind of the core definition of software, SaaS-enabled marketplaces, which is in sort of very simple words, like come for the software, stay for the network. The software itself is so powerful that even if we're not in a new market, the customers sign up for the software itself, even to the level where they're willing to bring their own supply onto the network. And as we build more density or more customers within that region, then the network becomes very strong, because now you can match demand and supply and truly build a quote unquote marketplace. But our go-to-market strategy, earlier days pre-COVID, was very regional, city by city, launch marketplaces from day one, make them profitable, move on to the next one. Obviously, we've done it in Toronto and small pockets outside of Toronto. We took a slightly different approach because of the SaaS-enabled marketplace that allowed us to go much broader. And now we're in, again, many major cities across North America and launching more and more as we speak, because the core thesis is come for the software, stay for the network, and additional products over time.
Awesome. So, and just to drill down on that a little bit more. So, how are you selling into some of the restaurant, I guess, like the management groups, as you mentioned, and then, what does that process look like where they typically kind of bring their suppliers or providers, on the platform within the network?
Yeah. So, and we've been testing with various strategies over the last year or so, but what's working extremely well for us that we're doubling down on now is sort of high cadence SMB inside sales selling, which is like you've got a BDR team, and essentially you're trying to cast a wide net within defined geographies to build density. Our sales sort of moves very, very fast. Let's say, average sales cycle less than 30 days, going from initial conversation to fully closing these accounts. And then we've got a marketplace team, and their responsibility is to bring supply on board very, very quickly, because most of the customers will end up bringing the supply onto the network. And then over time, as we have enough demand and enough supply, being able to sort of layer in product on both the sides and truly build a marketplace. But it's a high frequency inside sales model that we've taken to market. Now, again, that has been after testing several things. And look, the core that's working sort of exceptionally strong for us is this land and expand strategy. Because of the type of customer base we're dealing with, multi-unit operators, there's a lot of advocacy that you see within franchisees and within groups. Restaurant owners know many folks. So if something is working exceptionally well for them within their restaurants, they would certainly advocate about you to other groups. So a big majority of our sort of growth actually comes from the expand piece of the land and expand.